Working. Oh, hi, stream. How's your sex lives?
Oh, hi, circuits.
Oh, hi, Textalion. How's your sex?
Hey,
How's your game life? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Let's go eat, huh? Okay, that's enough of that. That joke's been done to death, hasn't it?
oh,
All right. Chat room, let us know if you can hear us, if you can see us, if you can feel us, if you can smell us. If you can, then we might need to put on deodorant. We're a bit too
you're
far
on
away.
Twitch.
We on Twitch. We on Twitching. That's all I need. I think I'm good there. All right, everybody. Well, we on Twitch. We on YouTube. We on the streams. We are here. We are ready. We are go. And we have a lot of people here in our group too. Nice. All right, let's get started here. In 3, 2, 1.
Why did that switch?
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 347. I am your host, as always, here to bring you the Brony community for this week. I am Circuit Main. Of course, I'm not here by myself. No, no, no. We have a great big panel of people here. We're going to go ahead and introduce them right now. Of course, we are joined by our Canadian trucker, a better circuit.
The bestest circuit of them all.
Ah. And we are also joined by...
Completely gluten-free.
In that case, you're actually worse. Gluten is an essential product and a great thing in life.
Yep.
But we are also joined by our friends over at the Equestrian Flag Stop. We have Coal Dust.
I don't think Coldus has gluten in it, but could be wrong.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if anything.
I mean, it's like carbon. So.
Yeah. And we are also joined by Crazy Matt Capitan.
I think GameLoft broke the event system.
What, really?
Yeah, last week had Apple Split showing, but I already have Apple Split, and now it's showing Lemony Gem, and I already have Lemony Gem.
Huh, weird.
And other people were noticing that issue as well.
Sorry, my apologies. Alright.
Something broke. Yeah.
Alright, and we are also joined by Deathlight Production.
Hey, how's it going?
And also Textalion.
I am here.
And also the random robot in the corner that spewts out random things.
Did you know that if you try to
you that Pachyderm, it will not end well.
Okay, I guess I was right on that. And yeah, that's Toa. And we also have Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Yay! I almost lost track of what time it was.
Almost, but you did not. Welcome. And we are here to bring you the fun and silliness of the Brony community for this week. We do got a bit of a double presentation here today, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a bit of a heads up. Of course, if you can't tell from the title image here, we are going to be talking about the latest episode, which, of course, for all of you who did not catch it, was an episode. It was an episode.
Cute. I liked it.
It was a good episode, and it was Common Ground. Thank you. Yes, Common Ground came, and it was actually a really interesting episode. This was it starred Quibblepants once again, voiced by Patton Oswalt, and there was actually a lot more involved with that, but we will get to that in a moment. The reason I bring it up right now is that we are going to be talking about the episode, and this also means that you have a chance to get your favorite images out. So little screenshots of the show, maybe some art pieces that people have made of it already, or what have you. If you post them into our chat rooms or into our gifs and pics in Discord, we will grab onto them as we talk about the episode. So make sure you get your links ready. Along with that, we are also going to be talking about Celestianism. We have found the sacred text of Celestianism, the Holy Bible of Celestianism, no less. And we shall sit down and talk about its wondrous context and contents.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I was laughing uproariously before pre-show about this.
Okay, we're Solaire.
And along with that... Sorry?
I say my next religion on Civ 5.
Oh, there you go. And also, we are going to be talking about, speaking of art challenges in the chat room, though not related exactly, Hasbro has released a video of how to draw Pinkie Pie. This video lasts about 1 minute and 18 seconds.
Yay, speed
Wait,
painting.
what?
Yes. So, I am going to challenge everybody, including myself here. And you got time for this. I was going to put this in the Discord. I forgot. I apologize, but we'll go ahead and do this now. Grab a pen. Grab some paper. Grab your digital draw. Whatever you have. Later on in the episode, we will be playing this. We will be pausing it every few seconds because of how fast this sucker goes. And we're going to challenge everybody to draw a quick Pinkie Pie and try to post it out there. But yeah, I thought it was going to be a little more
reference.
I thought it was going to be a little more informative and educational, and then it ended up being like this weird speed draw thing that they did. So I figured, let's just roll with it. It's not what I expected, but I'm going to run with this thing. I will run.
Don't you know that all quick draws are basically that, where it's like, first you draw the figure.
Now
and then
DM12.
you do that.
DM12 is asking, didn't they say speed draw? No. It is the title of the video is literally how to draw Pinkie Pie. By all intents and purposes, this should be a instructional tutorial-like video, which would have been awesome and a lot of fun. And now instead, we get something that's a little bit more hilarious. So
First, you draw a marshmallow, and then you give it frilly hair.
No. If you draw marshmallow, you're drawing rarity. You're drawing cotton candy.
First you draw a circle, and then you pony.
I always pony with my circles.
Okay, first I draw this face, then I take away some of the details.
Don't forget one of those beefy arms for good measure.
Yeah, you
Consummate
gotta go with
beefs.
the real muscly arms. Oh man.
All right, but of course the first thing we need to do is get a little bit into What's Up Brony, because I love you guys. So, Bronies, what is up?
Life happens, I'm doing stuff. That's basically all I've been doing. I was a little bit sick on Friday, then it carried into the weekend, and I'm still kind of sick from it. And today I had to go and cut off a roof off of one of those 15-passenger vans. That must have been fun.
Oh boy.
No, it's fun on a normal day, but when you're sick, you don't want to do nothing, and especially not that.
Yeah. I am
Alright.
working on. I am first trying to work on getting the crazy lady to stop talking for my computer, or the truck satellite, I should say. And I am working my way across Newfoundland yet again. Got off the
Yeah.
ferry this afternoon and gonna go find somewhere out in the middle of nowhere to sleep.
So, a bit like what I do on road trips. That's always fun.
Yeah.
He's a trucker.
Because he's driving
knows.
in a truck. Driving a big old truck. Sorry. Weird Al song.
Can't turn
Endgame
it
is
on a
amazing,
dime.
and it's worth the watch. That's my What's Up, Brony.
Actually, I'm kind of with you there. I did watch Endgame. So in response to Endgame, here's our corner image. That's right. Spoilers. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, that's for Infinity War.
You mean Thanos' inside story?
That is a dumb meme.
Let's not talk about that at all, ever. Okay, but yeah, all joking aside. So, anybody else have? I did watch End War. I'm right now gearing up to get ready. Yeah, I guess I might as well make sure to get heads up on that. Next week, I will be going to Everfree Northwest. Of course, there will be a show before I go, and I just realized I don't know if I'll make it back for a show afterwards when I'm supposed to get back here. So I'm going to take a look at that really quick. But chances are good there probably will not be a show the week after next. But next week there will be a show, and we will have plenty of fun to be had before I go to Everfree for the second con of the year. That actually requires me to travel. Now, anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony? Okay, so there is a possibility, just a heads up, there is a possibility I may be able to do a show on Monday. However, I'm not going to lie, it will probably be a hell of a goof-off show because the fact is I will be back in town about 5 to 6 p.m., which is literally an hour before the show itself, so no time for notes or actually preparing anything. Prepare yourself for a video segment or Gmod theater or something. You heard me.
Prepare.
Prepare!
The end is nigh. Prepare.
The end is nay. Alright. All joking aside, anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony? Alright, I will take that as our cue to go ahead and move on. It would probably help if I actually... There we go. So we're going to go ahead and move on here. Let's get our chat rooms up. That's right, chatters. You're going to have your chance to talk about the topics that we are talking about as we talk about the topics. Isn't that exciting?
Yay.
Alright. Alright, let's, we got a little bit of news here. Starting off with let's see. Well, we're mid-season hiatus. A lot of people were expecting this, and now we have official confirmation. It has been released that June 22nd will be the start of the mid-season hiatus. However, it looks like there will be a Rainbow Road trip special on June 29th. And this is the thing where we saw Twilight with the rainbowish wings.
Where do these girls get all this money to go on road trips and stuff?
This is the pony version. These are the ponies, not... These are the ponies, not the Equestria girls.
Special?
This is the pony special.
Pony special? There's a pony special, and they're going on Rainbow Road? God damn.
Wait a minute. Wait. SNES or N64?
I don't know,
It's
but whatever you
64,
do,
man.
don't
No,
power slide
DS.
on the Helix. It's a
DS.
bad idea.
We're going DS, man.
Yes.
Because you gotta remember, if they go with the N64 route, that special is gonna be like 3 hours long.
Not if you don't
Not-
jump
It's
to...
made of glass.
No, you gotta remember, these ponies are built for speed. They're speedrunners.
Don't fall off Rainbow Road.
Don't power slide on the Helix. It's a bad plan every time.
Unless you're a professional.
Eric, there is a good chance you might be the only one in the YouTube chat. However, we still see you. So you may be the only one there, but we can still say hi.
That's a lie. I can't see you.
I think
I can
that's
see him on stream.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
damn.
Huh.
Awkward.
Lies.
Moving right along.
So Rainbow
Ba-da-dum,
Road.
ba-da-dum.
Rainbow Road. So yeah, the week after hiatus starts, we get another MLP special. Be prepared for another Twily Nana's verb for Twilight Sparkle. Be prepared for lots of rainbows. And also be prepared for things that will probably not affect continuity in any way, but will still be kind of fun to check out regardless.
And always watch out for those go-karts going off the road.
Circuit. It's
Always
things that
enjoy.
will not affect. It's things that will not affect continuity, and yet everyone will swear it's canon anyway.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Technically, they can always do a callback, even if it's a throwaway line.
Kevin's awesome. Okay, everybody give a heads up to YouTube chat. Everybody, check out the YouTube chat as well. Let's go ahead and flood it because we can flood things.
No.
Yeah.
Now that you've acknowledged it, I refuse to do so.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Actually,
I was acknowledging the YouTube chat before it was cool.
But here's one quick thing I do want to mention real fast about all of this. Now with this whole special coming out and the mid-season hiatus, it was also discovered that Treehouse and unfortunately it looks like Treehouse once again is doing fun things because they're doing 2 episodes a week once again. And it looked like they were going to surpass the American audiences in episodes. However, luckily, due to the delay in them doing the episodes and the hiatus, it looks like they may only get 2 episodes ahead of us before the hiatus hits.
Okay.
Which, isn't horrible, but it still kind of sucks.
Oh no, it's a pain in the butt, and I really hate it, especially with the fact that this is our last season. Why in the world can't they slowly draw out a little bit?
Because they gotta have that money, Circuit. I'm not doing the clip, I'm just saying.
I know,
Wait a minute. So, does Treehouse pay extra for it or something? I don't get it.
I think Treehouse. I think the rules that they have for distributing episodes are different from the American audiences, so they are a little bit more free to just double dump. I mean, if you look at the I can't believe I'm going to bring this one up. Philly Fantasia. So far, there's only been 13 episodes released, and they literally dumped them all within 3 weeks. I am not kidding.
Though, Philly Fantasia isn't as well known as MLP.
They dumped all the episodes in 3 weeks, man. That's still kind of crazy.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be like what Cartoon Network did with Over the Garden Wall, where they just released it in a single week and then never showed it again.
Oh,
Fair
Why
enough,
would
yeah.
they do that? It's a great show.
I know! It's a fucking amazing show, and I would totally love to watch it more, which I can, because I went and bought all the places bought it in all the places where you could buy it from, so... Yeah.
Cartoon Network now has its own problems.
Let's
in this.
Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and move off of this because we'll have plenty of time to talk about this when season 9 is over. Instead, let's go ahead.
Go full cartoon station after this.
No, we're just gonna have more time to talk about it because we won't have an episode to talk about. But instead, let's go ahead and talk about DuckTales, who is referencing My Little Pony in one of their soon-to-be-coming episodes later on this month. In fact, pretty simple. The episode is called "Friendship Hates Magic."
Perfect.
Yeah, it's not even alluding. It's just right
Pretty on the nose there.
It's very much on the nose.
Not sure if it's meant. Not sure if that's bashing or.
I think it's a little bit verbal bashing, but not not hateful bashing. Just kind of like the friendly nudging kind of deal.
Different references. So yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like do you see what we're doing there? No. Okay.
Yeah. The only thing I would say is it could be a Magica Dispel episode.
We're a bunch of nerds.
We're a bunch of nerds that remember the old one and go, hey, that could be that character. Who knows?
All right. And let's go on to news. Literally news. A lot of news sites in Vancouver, no less, are reporting the end of Season 9, which is not to be expected because of My Little Pony and Studio DHX, it actually has gotten quite a bit of a celebrity following in Vancouver. So the fact that the show is ending is kind of a bit of a downturn on their side, but at the same time, it makes a lot of sense, you know?
Well, you gotta remember, Vancouver has always been like a TV thing, but with MOP, it kind of got an animation thing as well.
Well, now it does. MLP did get it started on the animation train, so it still kind of sucks that it's ending.
You guys do realize that one of the biggest dubbing studios in North America is in Vancouver, right? And has been for like 20, 30 years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There's so many Canadian voice actors coming from there. I know so many animes from there, and games.
But they're mainly talking about stuff done for Western audience / non-anime, because they actually have production houses there versus just dubbing.
Yeah. In any case, I do have to thank Coldust for giving me the initial article on this before Equestria Daily just dumped like 3 different articles, including the one he threw at me. Thank you, Coldust.
Oh, Coldust is awesome, and if he says he's not, he's lying.
Or he doesn't say anything at all, in which case he's muted and probably away.
Yes, oh Lord, it's hard to be humble.
Indeed. Well, let's go ahead and go on to better news. Comics! The My Little Pony Omnibus Volume 5 has officially been listed on Amazon. This covers issues 51 through 65, which I don't believe is out. No, it is out. 65 came out a while ago. But yeah, if you're trying to catch up on the comics and you don't want to buy them one at a time, the Omnibus is literally your best bet.
Yeah,
Since it covers...
your best bet. You also know them as trade book.
Well, trade books, compilation books, whatever you have at it, but it's several comics all in one. And in all honesty, even though the episodes are ending soon, comics are honestly the best way to go. They are really good. They're a lot of fun. We'll get into a reason why in a moment, but essentially, this covers, let's see, Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash uncovering a plot of attacking Yakistan, Pinkie getting trapped in Discord's chaotic dimension, Fluttershy and Flutter Sparkle and Twilight Shy. Oh dear God.
Yes.
Following Mage Meadowbrooks in learning how to make miracle cures. There's just a lot of fun little stories here, but they are really good stories. And speaking of which, the latest story of issue 77 in dealing with Discord's quote-unquote cousin Cosmos has released. And I haven't read this quite yet, but I did take a quick look in the back. The story is still not over. This is going to go on for at least one more comic, so this is officially the longest arc I've ever seen in a comic. 6 different issues. And one of them was a double issue to celebrate their 2-year anniversary, 3-year anniversary? It was an anniversary. But yeah, they released a lot on this, and the story arc is getting bigger, it's getting crazier, it's getting weirder. And in all honesty, the artwork done for Cosmos is crazy. This is really good stuff. And I can't wait to finish talking about all of it, but we are going to have to wait for it to come out, and I might end up having to actually not spoiler some of it just because of how crazy the story is. It's just one of those things, you know?
Yeah,
well,
no, I gotta start into that story still.
But we'll get into that later, of course. Be sure to check it out if you haven't yet. And along with that, let's get into our final little bit of news here. And this is not kind of a downer and kind of stupid. It looks like Pony was brought into the media once again. However, not for something positive. Apparently, does anybody even know who the hell CBC is?
Oh, CBC, Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. That's our version of the BBC up here. It's the government-funded broadcast
That explains a
Basically-
lot.
Basically, it was they went fuck you Brits, we'll do our own thing.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the exact same thing as the Brits. U.S. is the only one that hasn't done the exact same thing as the Brits.
Yeah,
I mean, well,
uh,
I guess okay. Let me rephrase that. They said fuck you Brits, we'll do it better.
Well, in that case, they're definitely doing something here. The recent news report was talking about the lack of diversity in cartoons for kids these days, and ponies being called out on. Here's the funny one. Now, I did listen to a little bit. We're just showing a little snippet here. We're probably not going to do too much of it because I'm sure YouTube will have a field day, and I'd rather not give these guys any money. Main reason is the big thing is that they were talking about how the episode, the ponies are all girls instead of guys, and while guys actually plan and think and decide how they're going to, solve a problem and actually get into it, apparently with girl characters and the ponies, they solve all their problems through magic.
First
It's
off,
friendship.
did you even watch
Now, and of course, the best part about all of this is they show a little snippet of one of the small specials with a Twilight sneezing magic, and that is it.
Perfect.
So it almost seems like they
I'm
did not
curious,
even
you have to
pay.
link that to me.
The link is actually in the show notes.
Yeah, the link's in the show notes. Yeah, as I said it, I realized yeah.
But yeah, if you really want to listen to the news article, it's almost 4 minutes long. I did listen to it a little bit. In all honesty, it's pretty much people making an opinion without actually educating themselves. I'm gonna just put it there point blank.
Which happens a lot in politics, believe it or not.
It happens in a lot of politics, and in this case, I'm gonna call it sensationalist news media. Basically,
so much irony in there.
People just trying to misrepresent news articles in order to get views and clicks and stuff, which it's really a problem.
It's probably one of their opinion pieces because
yeah,
definitely an opinion piece.
Because it's a surprise because from my viewings of news around the world, CBC is one of the usually one of the better channels
sources.
to listen to, but
I would say better news sources would probably be your best bet. But in any case, that is it for the news. Let's go ahead and quickly jump into the challenge of the week. Of course, this week's challenge was ponies and dockies, with the protest initiative challenge of ponies and coffee. And of course, we do have a few entries here, starting off with Steam Engine, who made his challenge once again of ponies with coffee.
I already know one pony that's on coffee 24/7.
So it has Chrissy and Cozy Glow enjoying a nice cuppa.
and I just finished mine, so I'll link that before I start posting it elsewhere.
It's really awesome, nice little image here. And let's see, I'm double checking here, but I think other than Steam Engine and Toakoi, I don't think we got any more entries.
Yeah, I normally draw on the weekends, and I was so sick this week, and I couldn't do really anything.
I think this weekend's this whole week is killing people off.
Yeah. But the stubborn will live on. And
Well, you got the
Wait,
weekend
games
movies.
with roaming everything, killing everyone off.
Well, it's more like end gaming things.
I've yet to watch that still.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna blindly assume that it's because people unfortunately haven't been filling up to snuff and stuff. Oh, Dakui. Oh, okay. I'm gonna give it to Steam Engine right now. He misheard what I said. I said Daki as in Daki Makara. And he thought I meant Daki, or as in like a strawberry daiquiri. So that's why Chrissy has a wine glass. I was wondering what was going on there. So, you know what? Bravo.
It's hard to eat a pillow.
Bravo. I love it. So, He
Alright,
he
and
wins it.
there's that.
Is that
I am confused.
That is a very rushed image of Cole with a Boss Coffee Dakimakura. If you don't know it, he loves that coffee.
Cole? Are you back?
Oh.
Can you identify this?
Cole, are you here for comment? Are you here for quotations? Are you here for the giggles of it?
Can we quote you on that? We need to know.
Goldust, we honestly need to know. We love you too.
We got to know.
I's gots to know.
Yes.
Okay. Goldust is not here at the moment, so I will go ahead
Save a
and
message after the beep.
he will send the message after the beep. But I am going to go ahead and I'm giving credit to Steam Engine on this one for wordplay. However, I will give it to Toakoi. That is one I did not see coming. So you both kind of win, really. Steam Engine for nice, awesome wordplay, and Toa for literally making a daki of a coffee brewing company.
It's technically the coffee can that he drank while in Japan on a school trip years ago. That's why he's so obsessed with it now. I have deep memories.
You apparently do.
Sure.
You need to
Right.
be more like me, where you forget what you even had for breakfast, let alone lunch.
No, just forget what you did 5 minutes ago.
Exactly. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Alright. But yeah, that was the challenge of the week. And of course, we'll get Toa's link in once he actually has it posted somewhere. For the moment, since it's on a Discord post, I don't want to throw it up just yet because it might end up vanishing one day because Discord's not exactly the best when it comes to attachments and things like that.
I understand that, and why I try to normally get it posted out first, but sometimes life gets in the way.
Right. Alright, in any case, next week's challenge. Now, thinking it over, we haven't really gotten a lot of entries on this, on any of our challenges of the week, and the whole point of this is to encourage people to try to be creative and to try to make music and art and videos or whatever have you. And maybe we've been throwing out some really weird, obscure challenges that take a little bit more effort. So I'm going to go ahead and dial it back. My art challenge is Applejack.
Oh no.
Just Applejack.
Good old apple horse.
Good old Applebucker. Good
I
old
know
Kix
Applejack.
McGee.
Did you tell your background thing to go to that, or did it just happen upon that?
It actually happened. It is complete coincidence, and I am so very happy for it.
Life is good to me.
It knew.
It knew, and it happened. But yes,
Oh, to be fair, you've had at least several different Applejacks. It was just a matter of timing, really.
so Applejack. That is it. Is she bucking? Is she sitting? Is she waving? Does she channel Pinkie Pie and is now staring at us through the fourth wall as she goes onto an apple high? She can't
You
exactly.
know what I did? No Applejack, we don't care.
But whatever happens with Applejack is up to you to decide. But I encourage all of you out there, create something and relate it to Applejack, and it can be anything you want. We want you to express your artistic artistic talents, and get them out there.
But art is hard.
Yes, so we are making it simple. It doesn't have to be anything specific, any weird, no rule of 34. Please, no rule of 34. I mean, you can't have you.
Damn, I already had one ready.
We
Damn.
will not stop you if you do Rule 34, but I can warn you right off the bat, we will not post this on stream for obvious reasons. So, if you do want it to be shown on stream, please, please, please make sure it is actually PG-13. I know it's an unusually broad topic. I just want to give people a chance to really expand and flourish in their own way. Simple and easy, incredibly broad. There's many avenues to go, and you just have to pick a path. All right.
So don't forget, work on all your Rule 34 of Applejack X Circuit.
All
Has
right.
Cole returned yet?
I don't know. Cole, are you back yet? We need a protest initiative challenge. I guess the protest initiative.
I have a stupid idea that he's not.
Go for it, Cole.
Go for it. It's
Go
fine.
for it. This is his fault.
Banjos.
Banjos and kazooies.
So, protest initiative challenge: banjos. It may go perfect with Applejack, in fact.
Those of you that are fluent in music making things, make me something with a banjo.
Even if it's just the battling banjos.
No.
Make your flower pot with a banjo.
Down.
Down. Yes.
All right, now we're going to go ahead and go into our episode discussion. Of course, as I mentioned, we got Common Ground, which introduces Quibble Pants once again, along with Clear Sky. Was it Clear Skies? No, Clear Sky.
Clear Sky, because we already had Clear Skies, and we can now do a Who's on First Day funnily.
Okay.
because of it.
Yeah, Clear Sky and Wind Sprint. Of course, the funny.
Yeah, all that's happening, but we've got Buckball and Buckball uniforms and Buckball uniform colors!
Actually,
All-
that's amazing that we now we have an equivalency of Quidditch.
Looking
that we
through it,
can
I
play.
believe I counted up to 7 different unique colors, and there's more that I haven't actually looked at by looking through the story area of it well enough.
Yep.
I
So-
can already see people taking all the times they said buck and bucking the wrong way.
Oh yeah, that's just
That's a given.
All I'm reminded
okay.
of just the Family Guy Bill Cosby. We used to play Buck. Just-
I was gonna say taking Buck the wrong way. Have you seen what Dirk Brewer did after this episode?
Oh,
the same thing they do every episode, Pinkie.
Yes, and don't call me that.
Rule the world.
No, not rule the world, loot the world.
It's fine.
But yeah, go ahead and start posting your images and pics and gifs as well as in the chat rooms. We are keeping an eye on all of them. But yes, the episode starts off well enough with Buckball apparently becoming a big thing. Kind of reminds you of esports.
actually, if I recall, yeah, they did have Buckball in the comics with the Griffin and Yak team.
Well, they did. They had Buckball, but they didn't actually have it in a giant. We just built a stadium in the middle of the desert because we can kind of situation.
Why not?
Yeah, they did.
Really? Well, now they did,
Yeah.
or did they? Or
Oh no, so they did have a big stadium they just built in the comics.
Yep.
I stand corrected.
So. Also,
that's
if
right.
I'm not mistaken, during like the season opener,
I don't think it
last
was as-
year, last season they had Rainbow Dash teaching everyone how to play Buckball. So yeah, this is an actual sport.
Well, now it definitely is a sport to the point of crazy fanatic fandoms and everything in between. But
I will
yes,
say I don't think they had as big a stadium.
yeah. But yeah, they brought in Buckball. It went through a couple of comics, and now it is the giant pastime that everybody is crazy and fad with. Of course,
I'm
that is.
gonna learn you to play buckball.
Of course, that's not the big thing here. No, the big thing is Quibble Pants returning once again, and of course, bringing in a bigger family. Now, in this case, of course, this was Patton Oswalt once again showing up. But here's the fun thing, if you didn't know, I'm sure some people already sussed out that the little girl, girl pony was actually his daughter. Now, one thing I didn't realize until I actually...
Nothing.
Really?
They literally taught this. It was advertised that that's what was going on.
Well, yeah, some people may not know, though, that Clear Sky is actually Meredith, who Patton is married to. So this is literally him and his family coming in, voicing him and his family. Well, soon to be family, because right now they're just kind of in a dating situation.
Yeah.
Which, you know. It's
Not only that, but it's kind of neat because his family life is the reverse of what they had for the family in the show.
Which, honestly, that's a good thing. You can go, okay, let's have a different version of my actual life so I have experience and I can actually talk through it. But it's a neat thing. I like that.
Everybody, just be quiet.
Alright.
Just look over.
But the first thing that I have to point out is it is kind of funny to actually see that Quibble Pants' hair was not a form of cosplay. It was actually his normal hair. Which, considering the fact that Rainbow Dash is pretty much like a recolor of Daring Do. It's kind of funny in a weird way.
Yeah. Daring Do is a recolor Rainbow Dash, and Quibble Pants has that hair.
And of course, we're gonna go ahead and post a quick out of context picture because it's in our picture chat, and I can't resist it. You people are horrible.
Also, the simple fact of the girl character Wind Chaser. Yeah, that's basically Philly Twilight with different colors and a Pegasus.
Kind of, yeah. I kind of get the whole feeling, the Philly Twilight feeling there.
I would think it was a little different.
So it's like this character, except not.
Yes.
Well, you can see what they were used for.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna jump into this. There's one thing I hate about this episode. I hate this. I hate this cute pink pastel light blue haired waifu divorced or widowed mother character that they had to introduce at season 9. Why in the hell did they have to introduce another waifu during our 11th hour of this series? I already have so much Twilight merchandise. I don't need another waifu. Why did you do this, Hasbro? Why did you give me this wonderful, glorious pink filly that is so damn cute? Why is she so cute?
It's in the contract.
Okay.
No!
One waifu per season.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
I blinked. We will have a good night. Why? Why did they do this?
Second, this is a you problem, not
All I
a
can imagine is just
problem.
Josh standing in front of the dude in that one little foot thing with having shot Hasbro. You know, why would Hasbro do this?
Why?
Tell me why.
Why?
I'm over the counter.
Blake, if you can hear me, it's his problem, but please take pictures, please.
No! He is not taking pictures. And she is not taken. She is not taken. Until she has a ring on it, she is still up for grabs. And even with the ring, it's questionable. That is the...
Yeah, some people, I mean, yeah, there are people that go for the open relationship, so, yeah.
Fair enough.
That is the number one rule of waifu. Even if...
Every relationship is open.
Every relationship is open, even if there is a ring.
But don't tell...
Yeah, second has envy for Quibble Pants, who is already famous in Patton Oswalt.
But
I thought the number one rule was don't tell anybody about Waifu Club.
But everybody already knows, so it's pointless.
But yeah, the whole thing was about sports ball. And in all honesty, they basically played the whole cliche of the geeky guy that has no idea how to work sports down to a T. I'm not gonna lie, everything about this was painful.
And the B plot was basically Nips getting in on Snails' savant.
Basically, they became Pon without the pony.
Pum.
No, Pon and pony. I can't do the whistle. But yeah, this was an interesting episode. Just to actually bring up the discussion topic here a little bit. The whole idea was that, of course, Clear Sky and the you know what? This image just kind of says it all. This thing. We're just gonna call her the Thing now because she kind of has a wind
Sprint.
Yeah, but she kind of had a bit of an attitude, though. I kind of get it.
Power Rangers, I'm sorry.
But yeah, But yeah, of Clear Sky and Wind Sprint was interesting because it kind of alluded to something. At the same time, it never got a full answer. Just the fact that Clear Sky was obviously married, this is somebody else's foal, and something happened to the father.
And you were the father.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
Oh,
just because it would line up perfectly, I actually theorized that the father passed away. Because that's what happened with Patton Oswalt's first wife and the mother of his child.
I buy that.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
buy that.
She
Also,
died
we're going a little bit deep into this, but hey.
I do kind of like that whole idea of a divorce. Oh, you posted that twice. Anyway, thank you, Fantastic Fred. But, yeah. But the father might be dead. The father might be divorced. Now, the thing is, it doesn't exactly touch on it, and considering that Clear Sky is more than willing to go to somebody else, I almost want to bet divorce. Especially since usually with kids, a divorce doesn't tend to diminish too much from their relationship with the other parent, unless they were really a horrible stooge of a person.
Yeah. Again, it depends on how long it's been.
True. We don't know how long it's been. You know what? Chat room. We're going to go ahead and put it to you guys. Death or divorce?
As a child of parents that got divorced when they were real young, I still saw my dad, but it was a whole lot of awkwardness and the fact of, yeah, he did something that I'm like, yeah, no. Older, I realized that. Younger, I was just like, but I want my daddy. Yeah. You want to be broken.
Yeah, Steam Imperial is right. The fact that her one line is that she's not going to forget him does kind of imply a death idea.
yeah, I'm not going to leave death out of the question here.
Actually,
And like what?
You know what? Giving this another thought. I'm kind of glad they made it ambiguous.
Yeah.
Because
that's the fun of that stuff.
Well, it's the fun of trying to theorize what happened, but it also kind of makes sense with what the episode is trying to convey with the whole idea of, the step figure trying to come in and be a new part of the life, even though they may not exactly fit in the same way the old one did.
Yeah.
Because both things are optional. Both things can happen. Death and divorce are pretty plausible. So the fact that the ambiguousness can cover either end is pretty good.
Oh yeah. Like I say, the only reason why my mind kind of eventually went to death is because I looked up the information on Patton Oswalt's family on Wikipedia, and that's actually what happened.
Yeah, a little bit of real life events going on there.
Well,
yeah.
The other thing is, it's a good writer, or at least a good storyteller, that leaves you a question but gives you hints on either it being one way or another, and not saying which, letting you choose. That's a good.
But yeah, no, as you said, Circuit, the nice thing about this is they don't need to go into it because it's not really pertinent to the story.
True.
Yeah. They can be left to be ambiguous, and then they can focus more on what they're trying to do with the story.
Well, also another thing to this show, or at least this episode, it actually built off a buckball from just being one of those things of, oh, this is a neat thing. They'll never reference it again to, okay, how is this an actual thing and why do we like it?
Here's a question. Does anybody know does anybody want to make a bet if Buckball actually comes up again during this season now?
Maybe.
I honestly don't know, aside from the fact that Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, Snips, and Dash apparently as a manager or coach would only bring it up. Otherwise, everyone else just goes about their day. Also, how many jobs does Pinkie and Fluttershy have now?
What about Rarity?
This isn't a job for them. This is fun.
By the way, just so we can also make it well aware, Quibble Dash is no longer a thing, everybody. Ha 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 ha! Your ship has been destroyed.
You know that won't stop anybody.
I know it doesn't stop anybody. I just wanted to make the joke.
But
Yeah.
honestly, it's one of those things of there are a lot of hats these ponies wear, and I sit back to that news anchor and go, "Yeah, magic solves everything." Sorry,
Actually, hold on. There was a really good that actually is kind of funny because there was a really funny image that was mentioned there. Give me a quick second here. Let me see if I can find this. No.
I just kind of think it's funny because the whole entire thing with Starlight is her lessons is magic cannot fix everything.
I'm sorry, I'm not bitter. I'm just rather upset that someone would put down a show that's such a positive force of change.
How about it shows everybody mine?
They didn't do their research.
They didn't. It's an opinion piece. They only did enough research to make their opinion sound plausible without actually taking in all aspects.
I'm just kind of saying though, like they could have got into like the arc where,
all right.
Yeah, Starlight was being told like magic cannot fix everything.
All right. Well, it was mentioned.
Like, mind control.
Now it was mentioned. Ponies wearing many different hats. Now here at the bottom left, we could see two ponies looking at a bunch of hats, and I almost feel like there's a story there.
Is it a Team Fortress story?
I'm
not sure what's going on because this is the museum part of things, and yet you're allowed to touch things.
I think it's a combination museum and memorabilia shop.
Yes, the memorabilia shop is in the back.
Either that or it's a really bad museum.
Right there are not set up in a museum type of setup. They're set up as here are things that we're selling kind of setup. So it's confusing.
Maybe it's just not a good museum. Either that or no, it's one of those profit museums. They literally get a bunch of things.
Shine wearing what I assume Canterlot colors, and there's Sunshine Raindrops that purpley pink. I don't know what team that is.
Actually, you know what? I just had a thought here. If this is one of those museums where they actually get a bunch of memorabilia and then they sell it to everybody. Like this is the first, those are a bunch of buckballs that were kicked into different moments, and that it's literally a for sale museum. It's basically eBay. Just, yeah.
This was from the grand end game of the last tournament.
Yep. So what better way to sell a bunch of merchandise? But here's another thing I want to point out, and I'm really happy to see it, though it's literally for a split second. We have another Fleur de Lis sighting.
Lee.
Fleur de Lis. Oh, what do you want from me?
Fleur de Lis.
A proper pronunciation. I get it.
Yes.
That thing on the Quebec flag.
It's French.
And that thing in New Orleans for the Saints.
But she's appeared once again. And here's our random Lion King reference. All right, as I'm going through these images as quickly as I can here, while giving them plenty of time to flourish. Anybody have any thoughts about the episode? Comments, quotations, quips, quotes, or what have you?
Honestly, I just like the fact that we got to have at least another person come back that carried on the story, not just when. And he's still only a Daring Do fanatic. No, he's actually got a life, and Daring Do isn't everything, because he kind of came off as that.
Considering the fact they also talked about ogres and obulids, it basically came off as the atypical nerd, which is fun. You know, playing RPGs, reading books, all that stuff. Actually, it reminds me of some people I used to know too, which was pretty awesome.
Somebody that I used to know.
Oh yeah.
The
Anybody?
only other quip the
Sorry.
only other quip I can think of is a line I keep on hearing. As I was thinking about this, is a line I keep on hearing from Dan Abadan, which is, "Now I'm gonna learn you to play some buckball."
Yes.
We
I'm
all-
gonna learn you to.
Okay.
Short, given that I've been I've been marathoning the Twilight Princess Let's Play. I swore you were gonna say, and I'll suck your dick.
Okay. Actually, here's a fun one. The DM21 just posted in our chat room, but it's gonna take a little bit of explanation. There was actually a movie. There was a movie reference in that in the show for a quick moment. The Journey.
Oh, right.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
Right. I was hoping that he posted one of the pictures that go with it here, but I am not seeing it anywhere. But yeah, there's a moment at the train station. You can see a pony that's dressed up like
First time we panned through the field, not a train station.
I'm stand corrected.
I will fight you with on
There's
train
somebody
stations.
that knows.
I will
There's
fight you.
somebody that knows about train stations.
See, all I needed to do was say it, and wow, that is blurry.
Yeah, that's not
Yes,
the greatest picture,
yes,
but
there-
yeah.
There hasn't been someone that's taken the high quality episode and cut down. This was just from a stream, I think.
Fair enough. But yeah, here's an image of it. But yeah, this is the whole idea of a. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl.
It don't matter.
All right, Professor Oak.
Okay.
Yeah, boy or girl.
All right, everybody, we're gonna go on a Pokemon journey, but of a young person and their canine companion, going on a
Which don't
long
double
journey,
their size.
on a
Great.
going on a big journey together. That is
Also, this
yeah.
now canonizes the fact that are actual wolves in Equestria, not.
Okay.
either that or it's just
So
a really
how
big
much-
dog.
It'd be-
How
it's
much
big
else?
fucker.
How much else do you know about this? How much else do you know about what this references?
I didn't know
Oh,
about this
hey!
movie until
I
earlier
looked into it.
today.
Yeah, I looked into that
Okay.
earlier today. Also, I'm back.
So-
Sorry about
so
that. I
there
need
is
to
a-
go do.
There is a tweet about.
Isn't it?
Okay, so there is a
Damn.
tweet about this reference.
There
I
is.
can't remember the actress's name. The one who's playing
All right, so it is a
remember.
girl. Thank you.
It's Late at Night. It is no. Well, so the actress who is playing. Good thing I can't remember any names.
Clear
Patton
Sky.
Oswald's wife. Yeah.
Clear Sky.
Patton Oswald's wife. Yeah, Clear Sky. She is the girl in the movie.
Holy
Wait,
shit!
Really?
Oh,
Oh fuck!
Double
Really?
layering, man.
so
Oh my
that's
God.
why it got in there.
Really?
Yeah, me and CMC were wondering last night what was with that reference in there. It's like that's a really good
That's
obscure
why-
title of a movie because like neither of us had heard of it before. Although I tell you what, if you ever watch the trailer, it looks really nice.
It does.
It looks like a good
interesting.
movie. Now
Yeah,
it all
movie
makes
night,
sense.
man. We
It's
know
coming
what
together.
movie we're watching.
I think it was her and John Cusack in that movie. But so she commented on, unless I just lost signal. Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, yes, it is Meredith Salinger. Oh my god! How did I not? Oh, so many dots! So many dots!
Still, I think my favorite.
Add another piece of string to your pony conspiracy theory,
Oh
guys.
god! Oh, wow!
Editing this, please do a little millisecond be like it's all fair.
Please, there's no way.
Oh,
If
the
Creature can
dots
pull it off, though,
connects.
all power to him. All power to you, Creature, if you can pull it off, but I don't. Oh, yeah, we're reaching corkboard conspiracy levels at this point. Oh, wow. Wow, that is, oh, god. I thought that was a weird reference to throw out there, but they always throw out weird references. I never thought that was actually connected to the whole thing. Oh,
Hey.
you know what? This is going to be the thing where now you're going to watch the episode over and over just to see if you can catch other references to Patton or her or their family or anything.
In all honesty, this is why the show is so watchable, because of these little moments where you go, wait, what?
Oh man.
Boss Coffee Doc. Yeah,
You know what? We're gonna go ahead and finish it off right here. This is too perfect of a spot to end it. This is beautiful. Just that little revelation. Anybody else have anything to add about the episode before we go on to Celestianism?
Oh man, did I miss the whole episode? Ah, damn. Okay.
You missed a
Maribel
lot of
doesn't root
everything.
For Ponyville.
Oh.
That's true. Also, neither does for Twinkle but that's kind of expected. She is from Canterlot.
I was just gonna say so far my favorite references to movies has to be the Big Lebowski movies.
Oh, the fact
yeah.
that it also
Oh,
came
yes.
back in episode 100 as well. That was.
It's like it made the full circuit of the movie, like you see them all together and stuff, and see them in the backgrounds. And then you only see two of them. Like, wait, where's the third guy? Then you see the third. Then you see them together and see one of the guys with the coffee can, and you're like, oh no.
It's okay, Eric. It's okay. We're not worried about anything like that. I mean, that's the whole what the chat room is for, voicing an opinion. Nobody will be cursed. Nobody will be destroyed for their opinion, but it doesn't mean we won't counter the hell out of it.
Oh, man.
Exactly. I'm the walking.
I will have my internet destroyed every once in a while, but
Well, there's that too. All right. In any case, yeah. So, anybody else have any other quick things to bring up about the episode here before we go ahead and call it good?
Damn, I have no idea where all of those screen caps that I saved from last night went. CMC, I'm failing.
Failing hard.
We were looking through the episode, so you probably put it into the usual thing where we go through.
Yeah, no. I'm looking in that area.
hate them.
It's not there.
Did you put it in the
You
wrong
hate them.
season?
I think I did.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah.
got $5. I can't get the Bible. Oh no.
What were we looking at the last time?
All right. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to end it off here so we can get to the rest of our discussions and our quick draw Pinkie Pie. Okay. So, as I mentioned, then a lot of people in the chat room are starting to wonder what the hell we're talking about. Celestianism. Now this is going to require a little bit of history here, so please bear with me. Starting off with this, the Holy Bible of Celestianism. Now, here is the whole spiel. Now, I found out about this at BabsCon during one of my last evenings. I actually went to a different panel, which unfortunately made me horribly depressed. But as I went out, I saw a bunch of people gathering in a courtyard for punch and cake. And after a while, I decided to go and check out what was going on down there. And I found a few business cards talking about Celestianism, which apparently was a panel that just got out. And they had punch and cake to celebrate the end of the panel. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it. I'm kind of disappointed now because this is kind of intriguing. Now, the whole idea here, before we actually start deep delving into this is not serious. This is a joke. But there is a point. Now, right now, there is an Etsy site. It is in our show notes, so if you are curious, be sure to check out our show notes. Buy this. It's $5. It's a PDF book. It is the size of a book. It is big. And the whole point is the funds are going to be used, every bit of them, are actually going to be used to fundraise for Pinkie. Now, some of you don't know who Pinkie is. Pinkie is a very avid supporter of the Brony music scene for a very long time, and he is currently the head of Cider Party. That is one of the big music promotional channels, as well as a heavy blogger of Horse Music Herald. Basically, he loves pony music, and he goes on it constantly. And he's right now working to fundraise $1,600 in order to go to BronyCon. Of course, people are probably wondering, why is it that much? Of course, you got the $75 for the 4-day pass, $200 for the room to share. And here's where the expenses come in. Over $1,000 to get a round-trip ticket from Paris to Baltimore. The guy lives in Paris.
Wow.
yeah, no. that sounds about right. We had a couple guys come down to TrotCon last year, and they had to come from Britain and Denmark.
And yeah, so
And that's about what it cost.
Yeah, so all of the funds here are accounted for with what they're planning for them. The food, the trip, getting him to the con, and actually being able to attend the con.
Actually, technically, one of the reasons I don't fly to cons because for me to fly is technically still an international flight.
Yeah, which really sucks because you're on the same stupid land. Which
Also, the other reason is because also the other reason is because of my constant driving for the trucking company. It's much easier for me to go across at a land border crossing than it is to wait for the TSA at the airport.
Sure enough. And I'm
TSA
also
takes
take more
forever,
stuff.
and they suck.
But I am going to be happy to see you at TrotCon when I do go this year.
Yay!
Though I am fighting,
We
I'm
gotta
trying.
have some moose heads.
We're going to, but I gotta find a plane ticket first. That's been the hardest part, but we'll get to that later. But
Just drive. It's fine.
no, I can't do that. I wish I could, but no. So
So
the whole
funnily enough,
Hmm?
funnily enough, Circuit's drive would probably be longer than my drive.
probably yeah.
Yeah, we live almost the exact same distance, so yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah. But yeah, in all honesty, 100%. Please, if you want to help this guy out, if you want to donate directly, go ahead. If you want to check out the book, it does help him out as well. But we are going to be talking about the book. I am encouraging anybody in the call here. We have it on a temporary cloud platform just so that we can talk about it. But we are. I'm encouraging anybody here. Do not distribute it. It is for fundraising purposes. Please let's not be those dick people that distribute something that is meant for a good thing. Because I love you people. And I believe in your non-dickishness.
That's right. I was thinking of contributing myself, except I'm strapped for cash right now.
So, let's go on to the Holy Bible of Celestianism.
It's beautiful.
Now, of course, it starts off pretty well. You get a little bit of nice little art image. The whole idea of who is responsible for the creation, considering the fact that we see that the MLP board, the MLPA side tube and Discord, several different Discords, a lot of them are mentioned in here. You can probably get an idea of just how messed up this is going to be. So let's go ahead. We're going to start off with the first paragraph here. Glory be the Holy Three, Celestia, Luna, and Twilight, who rule all Equestria and Earth alike. This is the book for prayers, stories, summons, and liturgical... Sorry, it took a second. Liturgical material about Our Lady and Savior, Princess Celestia, his sister, Princess Luna, who stands to her right, ruling as equal, and Celestia's chosen, her faithful student, Twilight Sparkle, who spreads her holy lessons to the world. Cadence be damned. Seriously, she's not mentioned anywhere in there.
She's in the picture.
She's in the picture, but she's not mentioned.
Listen. I've read the comics. I've seen how schemy Cadence can be. Don't mess with her.
It's like, I'm still not agreeing. No cadence? Okay.
Okay, so, yeah, the first off, we got the path of the friendly. The path of the friendly person is beset on all sides by the hate of the unhappy and the tyranny of abusive people. Blessed is the person who, in the name of friendship and magic, shepherds the untaught through the valley of loneliness. For that person truly is the friend's keeper and the finder of lost happiness. A Celestia will teach down upon these with great forgiveness and bright hope for those who attempt to bully and hate her pupils. And you will know her name is Princess when she lies her friendship upon thee. And, of course, we have the commandments.
Wait, does that last line mean I'm gonna get laid?
It kind of sounds like that, doesn't it?
Well, no, you're not, because I left out the Princess of Love.
Unfortunately, you're just going to get... unfortunately, you're just getting friend-zoned.
But friends with benefits.
No, there's no mentioning of plot here. Sorry. You don't get any plot.
That's what you get for leading Cadence out of the party.
You gotta remember, this is the Bible. There's no such thing as plot.
And I just purchased it to help him out.
All right.
It's like, wait, hang on.
And you will know her, the princess, when she lies her friendship. Actually, yeah, to Samuel L. Jackson. You'll know my name as the Lord. And you will know her name is the princess when she lies her friendship upon me. Ow.
Thank you, brother.
Okay. Alabama Fire and Brimstone. Okay, let's do this. Here your 10 commandments, or so on. Celestia is your ruling princess and teacher. You shall not follow any other orders or teachings that contradict hers, or that you feel in your heart she would judge to be wrong. So saith the Lord Celestia. Hi. Yes.
Trying to decide whether or not I should hit him.
I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'm just gonna keep running. You shall be honest in all your words and deeds. You shall be kind towards all creatures, and not cause any unnecessary harm or be rude. You shall spread laughter in the world and be cheerful if possible. You shall be generous in all things and share with those in need your time and possessions. You shall be loyal to your friends and all of those you feel deserving of your loyalty, even in hard times, as long as doing so does not contradict Celestia's teachings. Amen! You shall seek and find the magic of friendship and honor it, lest ye be blasted down to Tartarus. Amen.
Amen, brother.
Preach on, Preach on, crazy Matt Captain! Spread the word to these vile, friendless heathens! Please, I'm kind of losing my throat here.
Yeah, so this is amazing. I just scrolled through it before pre-show and just to get a sense of what's going on here. There's something that's making fun of kind of the storytelling of Exodus. The various, the first few books of the New Testament, there's a Revelations in here.
Well,
He's not kidding. This is, and as I mentioned, this is the size of a book. This is 173 pages long.
Oh, Jesus.
wow.
And this little snip from the Guide Me little thing, which feels like a prayer, I like, because it goes through the 6 bearers of the elements, but it's like, Lady Rainbow, guide my heart. Grant me the courage to challenge myself and the fortitude to support others.
No, you need to go all Black Baptist church, man. You're like, come on, brothers. I know that times are tough, but soon enough, things will get better.
Lady Pinkie, guide my heart. Grant me the humor to laugh at myself and the cheerfulness to spread joy to others.
I did that voice all summer with a guy that was getting ready to go on a mission. So he would read passages and I'd repeat it back in that voice, and it was the most beautiful thing ever.
You know what? No, I must say the Twilight's prayer. Lady Twilight, guide my heart. Grant me the knowledge to better myself and the skill to educate others.
You honestly had to do the Twilight one, didn't you?
Well, shit, yeah.
Oh, and to give off the weird stupidity of this, which section is this? Come on, scroll back up to the title part.
By the way, there is a link for anybody in the call here, so if you guys want to browse through it and try to find your favorite moments, go for it.
Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay, it was a little bit further off.
The Heavenly Symbols section ends with, instead of like an amen, with Brohoof.
Oh, no.
Really?
And the bro.
I wish I saw that. I wish I saw... Oh, wow, this is a long section.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, right there, Brohoof. Right there at the end, Brohoof. So... And you shall know that Celestia is the princess of love, Brohoof. Okay, yeah, that's not...
really run well.
Oh yeah. I was mentioning this earlier as my connection went away.
I got one. I got one circuit.
Go for it. Okay, what page?
Okay, let's see. It's under 5 short prayers.
Page,
And number
please,
1.
man, page.
Yeah,
Oh,
tell us the page.
hang on.
Mouse over the bottom of the screen. It should say page number.
Oh, try page 25.
Thank you.
I got a different reader than you do. And I'll,
25
Yeah, 5
page.
short. Yeah, your reader is good. Yeah, I got it. 5 short prayers.
oh, good.
Celestia's prayers. 5 short prayers. There it is. Okay.
Okay, 5 short prayers. Let's start with number 1. Bless us, O princess, and the friendship on this table, which lead us to spend this meal together through Princess Luna, our savior. Bruh.
I didn't catch that part.
Mind if I try to read the second one in my...
Go, yes, go for it, man. Go for it. It is all you.
Alright. Celestia is love. Celestia is kinship. And we thank her for this friendship. By her lessons, we are taught. Teach us, princess, what you thought.
He went almost to that dude from Hunchback.
Really?
Yeah,
He
he
almost
almost
went. He
ran.
almost went to spy from TF2 to me. I almost wanted to hear him say "Seduce
I kept on
me."
thinking he was I kept on thinking he was gonna say, "Do it."
Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Friendship him.
Second,
I
if
yield in friendship.
second, if by some miracle Brony God actually has us as a guest, we need to do this as a spot of the battle.
I
I
doubt
don't
that.
got enough play.
I don't think so. No.
This is bad.
Oh.
But no, yeah.
We'll find something to make ourselves look silly.
If it does happen, we'll find something. But we're not gonna steal this. We may talk about it a little bit, but we're not gonna steal it. But no.
This is beautiful.
But yeah, no. There's separate books. We got the Book of Lyra. The commandments of the Book of Lyra. Thou shalt be honest in all thy deeds and words. Thou shalt be kind to all things, being as thou art kind to thyself. Thou shalt strive to supplant. You shall
suffering.
supplant suffering with joy. Thou shalt lend thine aid to anyone in. You know what? I'm gonna try something else. Thou shalt lend thine aid to anyone in need. Thou shalt return thy loyalty to those who keep in return. Thou shalt befriend all who will want for thine camaraderie. Thou shalt be plentiful when giving.
Brother, you might have something stuck in.
No, I think my balls just dropped an inch.
And for those that have just
Oh God. Okay. Oh, my head is. Oh.
For those,
Oh, hey, here we go. We got Genesis. We actually have Genesis right here. I found the beginning.
Oh,
Oh, what page? What
42, page 42. Oh my God.
oh God!
The beginning.
Page 42, the beginning. The answer to everything. Oh.
Kind of where I'm trying to stop because I don't want to give away too much.
Yeah. I think after the beginning we're gonna stop because there's so much more. We are skipping through huge chunks and we're not even halfway through this thing. This is epic. This is wonderful. This needs to get published. Let's okay. But okay. Let's let me see how big okay, yeah, the beginning is unfortunately quite long here, but let's get a couple of paragraphs in at least to whet the appetite a little. In the beginning, for but an instant, there was nothing, and there was creation. They existed simultaneously, one atop and betwixt the other, the volatile forces of a primeval space, compressed into a single epicenter of unfathomable dimension. When erupted in that epicenter of nothingness and creation, it created with it all which is good and evil, and all which was and which will ever be, is to come or has been. The good compromise are goddesses of the sun and the moon. Bestowed upon them each were three strong forces of harmony. Together, the destroyers of all evil. Anybody else want to take over for a paragraph?
No, you're doing good, boss.
Okay.
Okay, I unless you want me to.
Hey, I'm opening it up to anybody else so I don't hog the microphone. I'm opening it up to other people to jump in just to have a little fun themselves because
Where'd you end off?
I'm like
I can
right at the
take
bottom
it
of
up
page
from here.
42. The bottom of page 42.
I'll take a paragraph.
Okay.
So we're starting but the two sisters?
Yep, that's it.
Yes.
But the two sisters were not without opposites. From their good came a force of evil. The liar, the manipulator, the charlatan, and the thief. He was the death of their life, the pain to their happiness, the chaos to their order. He named himself Discord. Celestia knew instantly the danger of chaos, and within a short time created a world to call home. Equestria.
All right. Definitely. Wait, who said they wanted to get a paragraph in?
I'll do it.
All right, go ahead, Deathlight.
The world of Equestria was made to be fertile. Energy was taken from the stars so that the creations of Celestias could be emerged from the new land. This is why you don't do this when you're sick.
No, are you kidding? You just had Celestias coming out of the ground. I think we're good.
Yeah, I was like,
Celestias burst out of the ground like daisies. Sun plot everywhere. There was sun plots everywhere. They blotted out the sun, which is kind of ironic. Okay, that's enough of that. But yeah, no. In all seriousness, if you thought that any of this was funny, if you wanted to check out any more of this, anything, this is $5. It is cheap. It is really cheap. $5. That'll get you. I can't believe I'm going to say this. That'll get you a cup of coffee. You can forget a cup of coffee and get this. Help somebody out, and also just get this wonderful, wonderful 173-page volume of absurdity.
let me tell you, this is way more entertaining than actually reading the Bible. So it's fine.
If this was my Bible, I would have. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with this image for the moment. If this was the Bible, this would have been. I would have probably been in church a lot longer. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. The only reason why I'm not in church is because it's boring, and that's why I do like that Baptist voice because it's just so entertaining for me.
Actually, mine was more hypocritical, but yeah.
No.
Also, speaking of pictures, before we get too far away from this one, as they were talking about Celestia and Luna and Twilight, all I could think of was this picture here. I just posted in the pics and gifs chat.
The circle of life.
Oh, that one.
I will read it here for you guys in a second. Hello, my name is Princess Horsey, and this is my team of elite horsey gals. Bucko, Muno, Baby-O, and the Noid.
What's
Noid?
Honestly, we as a fandom have too much fun with this sort of thing.
But yeah, also if you're not interested in the book, or heck, if you even know if you're interested, spread the word of the book too. Let people know about it and the good cause. So this is honestly all good stuff here, and it's all for good things. So I do want so any word that can be spread would be wonderful.
And to take a
Whatever you
phrase
do-
from the Bible, spread the good word.
And whatever you do, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Just-
Oh,
No, drink the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid is fine. Don't drink the Flavor Aid.
yeah.
It's the
Right.
people that cheap out on the crap that you have to worry about.
And remember, praise the sun.
420 praise it.
You must do the Dark Souls pose for praising the sun. You have to.
You must do the Solaire pose.
All right, so we're gonna get into our next little segment here. This will be a quick one for obvious reasons. The quick art challenge. We are literally
Damn
going
it,
to do
I
this.
can't get to stop yet.
We are literally going to get this to start. We're going to do this really quick here. Now, as I mentioned, this is a really quick video. 1 minute and 20 seconds. So, yeah, what we're going to do is I'm trying to find my Steam icon here. I'm going to actually launch Krita since I was able to get that partially working here, so I'm just going to run with it. Now, the whole point here is to learn how to draw Pinkie Pie. And instead of being an informative clip, it is literally a quick draw, so it basically betrays itself for what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Here, little kids, learn to draw Pinkie Pie.
Here's a quick video of how to do it. We're not going to tell you how, we're just going to show you a quick video.
Yeah.
So here's my challenge to everybody out there. If you, hopefully you've already gotten ready because I did warn ahead of time. But if you haven't and you want to participate in this, we are going to be doing this just for about 5 to 10 minutes. Quick draw. We're going to play this for a few minutes, stop it at a point, and then try to sketch as rapidly as we can our Pinkie Pies. So everybody ready? We're gonna.
Oh, I thought this was an 18-second challenge.
This is it's gonna go ridiculously fast. Let's face it. But I'd say it's more like maybe a 3-4 minute challenge because it. But yeah. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Yes, how to draw Pinkie Pie. And stop. 10 seconds. We got that. That's how quickly they got in 10 seconds. Okay, everybody, sketch quickly.
Stupid speed up.
Yeah, from what I saw just watching through it, it seems to be useful up to the point where you get flat colors. Once you start getting to shading, it's not informatively useful because it's hard to see where they actually are working.
And plus with flat colors and line arting, that takes a little bit more work and effort, especially if you are not used to it.
Well, for just sketching, it's a quick, fine little thing that I'm seeing.
Yeah, which yeah, sketching is really the basis of all art. So, yeah, if you're not used to sketching or anything yet, it is a good thing there. Plus, it does give me a few ideas on arting, too.
See, just talk to artists and stuff all the time like I do. You learn all sorts of tricks. And whether you use it or not, that's a different story.
Yep, you can learn all you want, but if you don't practice any of it, it's bogus.
Best trick is, it's okay to use pose references. They help.
It's okay to try sketching. It's okay to propose references. You can do a lot of different things. Just don't make sketches and sell them. That's unfortunately what some people have done.
Well, sometimes sketches are fine. It's just.
Well, what I mean by sketches is copy sketches, like over sketches.
Tracing, don't trace.
Tracing. Yeah, don't trace and sell.
Well, okay. So let's,
trace and sell. That's the specific part. Tracing is fine. Selling the traces, not fine.
Oh, are you
tracing is a good learning tool.
I actually was debating that, but I figured it might take too long to do it, so I'm quickly arting right now, and I'll show the end result at the end of this.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
I'll do up one when I get stopped, but I've got to move still, so.
No, I got it. So, and everybody who does this challenge, I am going to ask for your art entries to get posted, printed, anything, so that we can actually put it in the show notes as well. Let's see how many people we can get to do the quick art challenge here. And we're going to be starting here again in 3, 2, 1. And there we go.
Yeah, just on the main. That's going to be the tricky part for Pinkie.
Well, for that little bit, it's a bunch of facial details. Very quick.
Yeah, it's a kind of funny that they put in the facial details before the hair, in my opinion, but...
Well, it's fine for Pinkie because her hair isn't in front of the face.
Yeah.
True.
You gotta remember, Pinkie has the little curl on the side, so it always moves, so you have to draw the face before you draw the curl.
What do you want, phone?
phone wants you.
Phone
Look at
wants
it.
your soul.
A phone is always so loud when it goes off, even in vibrate. It's amazing.
I don't know where this is. Yep, here we go.
Actually, I gotta admit, doing this quick sketching, I'm surprised at how well my skills have held on. Since I haven't done any arting in a while.
How helpful those various
Oh!
sketch a day things have helped you.
Yeah, they really did help a lot, especially now that I'm actually letting myself a little bit more loose with my art rather than trying to be so strict about it. Which is the really big thing. Yeah, it's one thing to emulate a style or to learn from it. It's another to actually copy it outright, which yeah, I mean it'd be awesome if you can copy somebody's style perfectly, but it's not your own either, which can actually be a horrible detriment when you want to strike out on your own and do your own thing, you know?
Yeah. Kind of what I do is I pick up things from other people, like, oh, that's a cool way to do it. I'm going to try it. And if it's easier than I'm normally doing it, I might switch over to that style and kind of build it into the stuff I'm doing.
Incorporate it into your own design. All right.
Yeah.
And oh jeez, that face is. It looks like Pinkie's got like a giant chin from hell here. Okay.
That's just because the underlying.
All right, and we're gonna play another 10 seconds here. Whoops. Actually, the funny thing about this is, if you notice, a lot of the art suddenly gets repositioned and moved around. That's one big thing. Yeah, the one thing about being a digital artist, you can actually readjust and move things around a bit. However, if you're a traditional artist, or you're doing a pencil sketch for this, yeah, it makes things a little more difficult. But at the same time, just
do that with pencil sketching. You just have to have the right
eraser,
tools so that your erasing lines everything's gone, and you know how rough the paper surface is afterward for when you go in ink.
Yep.
You just draw an inline to begin with, and then fix it that way.
Know if you're just doing a sketch, and if you're going to go over pencils, or you're inking it with an actual ink pen. It's all in the presentation and how you want to show.
Well, ink pen or a felt tip pen.
Yeah.
Because those get different feels.
Oh, good. Windows is updating.
Yay!
And then there was actual rejoicing.
Yay!
No
Windows updated, and there was much rejoicing. Yay! I gotta admit, this is probably the easiest Pinkie Pie I've ever done so far. That's saying something.
So is everybody trying to do the Pinkie Pie they're doing?
I am, but I'm kind of doing it in my own little style too, so it's definitely not off dimension. But the pose is similar.
See, I just did my sketch right when people were talking about their days.
So yeah, I saw that, and it's your own thing, and that's even better. This is just a chat.
Of doing something, but I don't have a nice thing to do it on right now.
All right, let's see. I think I can probably fix up the eyes here a little bit.
You could tell almost exactly where I gave up, and it was the face. It's bad.
Did you post it?
Yeah, it's in Creations.
In the wrong chat, that's why I can't see it.
I finished that sketch when people were still talking about the days and other stuff, so.
All right, and it looks like actually we stopped it right where it got to the line art and coloring. So we are going to stop it pretty much there for the moment, because I'm not going to expect people to go into coloring. So
yeah, the only interesting mark of that bit was the additions of the middle lines in the poofiness of the hair.
It just gives it extra depth. That's all that those lines are for.
Well, the fact they were drawn in after lines.
true. They were a little bit more detailed in afterwards, which Fair enough. I'll
Well,
give him
they
that.
weren't sketched in at all. They were sketched in after the line art was done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's also one of the other things you gotta remember. Sometimes you don't have to put every detail into the sketch, because you can always add to it.
Well, that and I don't know why you would put lines in the hair while you're in the middle of sketching when you're just trying to get the basic hair shape down.
True.
Yeah.
Mm.
I added my lines in when I was pretty much inking around the body. I'm like, yeah, I need to add some depth to this, so I added little squiggles for the hair, like what they do. So
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of cleanup here, not too much though, just to make it so there's not so many extra lines everywhere. Okay, a little bit of eraser there, eraser there. And let's see. Ugh. Okay, those arms are. She is not that bulky.
So,
And-
chat how are your things coming along? Good, bad, terrible, fun?
Hopefully
Indifferent?
fun.
Look at the tab.
I hope you guys in the
I
chat
got the
room are having
tablet
fun.
I got the tablet started.
Awesome.
yes.
So short
Well,
short
you're
will be
a truck
our
driver,
last.
So we don't expect you to be on it while you're driving a truck. Now that you stop,
No, we demand that he draws while driving.
It's
What
a
are
it's
you,
a late it's a
Photo?
late no it's the latest challenge. You know
Yes.
those stupid challenges that people do. The latest one is draw
No.
drive arting darting
No.
darting.
No.
It's drive by art.
Darting.
You got me.
Darting. We're gonna call it darting now, are we?
You gotta call it
Yes.
darting. It's a darting. Yeah, you're really darting. All right, and just a quick fix up of the hooves because I noticed they oblonged them a little bit more than they circled at the beginning.
Ooh.
Okay, and all right. So, my pencil's down. If anybody else wants to keep going, go right ahead. However, yeah, quick sketching right here in those few minutes. That's what I came up with. I will save this, of course, and put it up. But just throwing it out there. And chat room. Yeah, put it up in our Discord. Email it to me, bronyshowgmail.com, whatever you can to get it out to us. We will get them posted up and put them into the show notes and everything because I love you guys and I want to show off your awesome artistic talents. But yeah, this was just for fun and giggles because, yeah, this was supposed to be how to draw Pinkie Pie and it ended up being a ridiculously quick video. I still think that's funny as hell.
You can definitely tell, like, some higher ups, like, hey, how about we do this? And then the art is like, okay. And they didn't
What?
really know what they were doing it for.
What? I mean, it is a good idea in general respect, just because, you know, you get to watch an artist work on the actual character and how they would design it and everything. The problem is
The execution was poor.
the execution was poor, and it was more of a speed draw rather than a learn how to draw kind of situation.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
higher ups like, hey, look what everybody's doing on YouTube. Bunch of sketches. Okay, we can do that. And
Yeah.
Okay, there. I drew Pinkie Pie in a minute 20 seconds.
Woo, nice.
But what?
He actually did it in the time it took to draw. Okay.
yes.
you gotta remember, Short is an actual artist.
Okay. Oh, I want to see this.
Okay. Sure, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, well, it's Pinkie Pie drawn in a minute 20 seconds.
Yes, I still want to see it.
Yes,
Yeah.
put it in,
I actually say
content creation.
I wanted to see how far you could get along with that. I tried to add colors. I shouldn't have added that because I could have saved 18 seconds to maybe clean up some of the outline sketch lines that are like nothing done.
Well, we're going to go ahead and get into our video segment here to give people a chance to finish wrapping things up. And, of course, in order to help wrap things up, why am I not being able to pause this?
It does not like you. That is why.
There we go.
You don't have the star symbol.
I thought no, I gave myself the star symbol.
I don't see it there.
I see it.
Did my thing not load correctly then?
I don't know.
No,
Well,
it's
any
just-
case,
it just paused. Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah,
in
it's
any
paused
case,
for me.
yeah, it paused now, but it wasn't pausing for a second there. It just was fighting me on it. But yeah, well, let's pause there. So everybody, you got a chance to finish up your Pinkie Pie drawings real quick. Remember, you don't want to spend a lot of time. The whole idea is just to have fun with the whole really quick video that we just had for that. So don't take too long. Quick, couple minutes at best, and then go ahead and show it off when you're in our Discord or our email when you can. We'll go ahead and show them off at the end of the episode here if you get them up quick enough. And yeah, for the next 8 minutes, we're going to listen to a bunch of vocal recordings from Jasper Pie. Because I actually kind of like him. I think he's funny. Let's get started.
He is very
Jasper
animated.
is a funny dude. Also, he's doing the next logical step in the whole analyst thing.
If you're hearing this message, I've either been abducted by Billy Guy Troop 35 again, or I'm just not home. Since the caller ID on this flippin' phone don't work anymore, please leave your name, number, and pizza order after the beep, and I'll get back to you when I get a chance. Live long and propane.
Propane.
It's Harmony. Just a reminder, I can't come in next Tuesday. Ellie and Midnight invited me over to do an escape room challenge, and I have a few vacation days saved up, so I figured I'd use one of them for a little girls' night out. I know you'll be alright without me, but if anyone starts messing with you, just call me if you need me to shank a hole. Message me anytime, babe. Love you. Mwah.
Good afternoon, Mr. Pye. This is Arma, the Fiery Secretary, placing a collect call on behalf of Commander Firebrand. He requests that next time you come for TF2 practice, that you pick up the leftover pizza boxes from the med lab, and that you bring mozzarella sticks for lunch next time. And on a more personal note, are you and Harmony still up for France at Blissey's channel next Friday night? Only thing I ask is that when you get frustrated whenever you lose again, try not to go overboard with the massive freakout. As hilarious as it is to watch, we'd like you in one piece, okay?
Hey, cousin! It's your favorite obscurely disabilities Pinkie Pie! Just wanted
Oh God!
you to help cater Fluttershy's birthday party. In about 3 months. I know, I'm putting it super close to one of my bestest pony pals in 6 days, but I know we'll pull it off. You and I are gonna party like that night in Vancouver. Before the cops issue that arrest warrant. Really gotta say, my dog sticks, Dusty. Those things are like dynamite. In the literal sense. Anyway, call Gummy's personal landline. There's a waiting list, but always make room for our favorite pizza cuz.
Hello, Jasper. This is yourself. Christmas doll. Just want to remind you to leave the key under the mat so you don't accidentally lock yourself out. Again. Laters!
He locked himself out,
Hey,
didn't
buddy
he?
boy, it's the broski, Despio. Just a heads up, sorry to say, but Midnight and I can't make it to France at Blissey's next Friday. We're, kinda trying to hide from that idiot talent scout again. This time he's trying to cast us for a new sitcom, My Mother the Panini Press. Yeah, stupid, right? Won't even get past the pilot phase, you know, with a title like that. Don't suppose you could, come by, maybe bring Ronaldo, keep an eye out for this guy, you know? Could you do that, pretty please? I mean, seriously, this guy won't take no for it.
The fucker is right outside the window! Go away!
Anyways, call us back, please. Please?
Hey, Jasper? It's Starlight Glimmer. Listen, some ponies told me that
Shh, deep breath, deep breath.
I don't really get why. The joke that you don't like pineapple? That you don't like me? Can you explain it? I'm kinda out of the loop with the jokes nowadays. Say, while we're on the subject, that restraining order expires this week, right? I swear, next time I come down to eat, I'll keep Trixie away from the kitchen. And in the court-ordered restraints. So, what do you say? Give us another chance? If you get this message, call me back and we can discuss it. Maybe over empathy, Coco?
Hey, myself. Hey, remember that little thing I told you to do about the key in the mat? Why didn't you listen? So, if Harmony, Sappy, or anyone inside the pizzeria can hear me, please open the door. I'm stuck on the ledge, the window's locked, and I gotta pee like a weasel on fire. Why the hell did I put that key again? Oh, dear Lord. My tubes are about to burst. Call me.
Hello, it's Brony. Once again, this is Amy Sue, aka your best customer ever. Just calling to once again talk about my petition to have your wall of fame put back up and to have me in the middle as the rightful overlord or whatever of the board. Telling you, your customers will love it. And all I ask for payment is the usual pink plus speckle top lollipop, sugar sprinkles, banana peppers, and pixie sticks. And no Smarties this time. Seriously. One Smartie on my best pizza ever. I will.
Maybe what did I say about trying to pizza Tony Bro when I'm not home?
Love you too, Grandma. Thanks for the quilt.
Hello, Uncle Jasper. It is a twink. Come with me if you want to double bleed. No, just kidding. I'm actually calling you to tell you that Prance and Mama's Place is removed the next Sunday instead of Friday. See that the fiery butt wants another D&D session. I hate the D&D. Mama won't let me show on the dice, and it makes me so angry. Ah! Sorry, force of habit. Anyways, hope to see you there.
Ow.
Pinkie, have you seen my phone?
Oh, God!
Hey, it's me again. So, honey, Sappy, Celestio, or anyone in the shop, good news. I found a way to fix that little problem I called about earlier. Bad news is I'm gonna need a lawyer and someone to bail me out. Otherwise, I'm gonna be locked up for a week. Or two. Ow. Really hope I don't miss France at Lizzie's next Friday. Also, funny story. You are gonna laugh, you personally, because I know you are a funny man, Jasper. Remember that key I told you about? Turns out it was under my bed. Oh, why the hell was the key under my bed? I never put anything under my bed. I barely even have any hair under my bed. Oh, why don't I ever check my messages? Why don't I even bother calling myself? I never answer. Call me.
Twink, can you help me find my phone, please? I mean, like, I've been searching for hours, and this is getting kind of ridiculous, and I'm getting hungry, and I was hoping to phone Jasper for some pizza. Sweet margarita pizza come with the name. And I also want some cinnamon rolls and a cake with some icing on top, and I'm totally doing this because I want a bigger line than this, but I can't because Uncle Jasper wrote the script this way.
Well, sorry it's my first time using this, but I was trying to give you an okay up and then everything how and did a pizza. I'm so sorry that you have to go through it. I won't bake you a homemade cookies with extra chocolate next time. And that's all. Bye.
Alright, now a little bit of a public service announcement because I can't help but mess with you guys. Here's Fluttershy's Stop Deforestation.
I am just personally happy we aren't doing in the arms of an angel.
I was actually gonna say needs. Oh, I was gonna say needs. Oh, okay. It's just going through all this.
Yeah.
It needs more sad dogs in cages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's go into something sillier now.
And there goes the hour waster.
This is a Kiri, also called a Kryn, and in case you could call a Flutzer.
By the way, this is Kieran's, and
Yes.
Floofderg's internet names for Kieran's.
When they
Yes.
get angry, they become Miris, or sometimes called Flame Floops. Do not pet, or you'll become Steam Hams. Steam Hams. Now, what's most important is to understand Kiri anatomy. We start with the shiny twigs, which are used to do the magics. Then there's the pretty blinkers. Under their heads is the front fluff. When Kiris are tired, it makes an ideal headrest. Kiris contain lots of scaly scales, like the scaly lopides and the scaly booponoozle. Give that Kiri a boop. Next, there's the scaly booty and the scaly noodle tail, accented by the foolproof. Finally, we have the springy stubs, followed by the trotty hoofies. Kiris are known for having behaviors to other species, like the doggo head tilt, the king cattle prance, and their way of sign language, the wiggle wave. Finally, with enough personalities, Kiris are skilled with awesome talents of adorableness, like going blep, singing, dancing, doodle arts, and planning wait, that's a polka. Bamboozle again. Visualize your Kiris and anything else. The pony charts.
Still, my favorite one has to be the snake.
All right, and now we got the point of no return.
No, this book has been overdue for 8 seasons. I privately owe them $62,000. Dustapages will be very upset.
Here, this book was due 20 years ago.
What the heck? You must talk to the overdude.
The overdue is at lunch.
We need to find her now. I already owe $62 million.
There she is.
I have to talk to Dustapages.
I heard she got fired because so company kept a book for 85 years.
Oh no. I have to find Dustapages so she can keep her perfect record and get her job back. Is Dusty Pages here? No. What the hey? Is Dusty Pages here? No. What the hey? Is Dusty Pages here? No. Is Dusty Pages here? No. Dusty Pages.
Nice beat.
Is Dusty Pages here?
No.
What the hey? Is Dusty Pages here? No. What the hey? Is Dusty Pages here?
No.
Is Dusty Pages here? No. Dusty Pages. Is Dusty Pages here?
Yes.
Yay.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
I'm sorry, my book was overdue for 300 years.
Here it is so you can get your job back.
No thanks, lol.
What the hey?
Perfection is done. Wow, this book was overdue for 6,000 years.
I'm sorry. How many bids do I owe?
28. 9,402 octillion 982 septillion.
And you know how
I have to admit, I'm surprised that Microsoft Sam can do 9 million, octillion, and those numbers.
I'm a little bit impressed.
All right, everybody. Everything wrong with Slice of Life in 8 minutes or less. This will be horribly sacrilegious.
It's fine.
These photos tell a story. Cranky with Matilda, cranky with Matilda, smiling without Matilda. This photo in particular tells the story of beverage drinking futility, because they can't pick these up with hooves, but also who leaves drinks on the floor. Offensive bucktooth emoji sticker. Being offensive isn't the sin, but rather the existence of emoji. This glue stick. You may be expecting a horse is our glue joke, but this sin is actually for borderline trademark infringement. This envelope teleports. Phantom page appears only momentarily. Redacted wedding invitation.
Back in October 2010, episode 1 aired, and it happened to feature a background pony with derp eyes. Fans quickly became attached and dubbed her Derpy, giving her a muffin-loving personality. It just so happened the show had plans to introduce a Ditzy character of its own, but after seeing fan reaction to this background oddity, they made Derpy the new Ditzy. As fan appreciation grew, Derpy made her first vocal appearance in Season 2's The Last Roundup, but unfortunately, due to mistaken voice direction, legal issues, overbearing political correctness, Derpy was censored in future airings of the episode, which caused fan outrage and inspired a movement rallying around her. It was largely due to this immense support that we saw Derpy return later episodes, but it was this appearance here, which is the culmination of over half a decade of fan support, that we finally see and hear Derpy in all her wall-eyed, muffin-loving glory. Maybe the castle's not so bad. It did bring us these middle finger jokes after all. Became attached to, giving him the headcanon of being the Doctor from Doctor Who. This episode clearly runs with that concept as he talks about time travel, has an appropriate accent, wears a bow tie, the Fourth Doctor's scarf, and even shouts the long-running catchphrase. Dr. Hooves and Derby being a pair was originally popularized by Bald Dumbo Rat's Tumblr blog and animations from Orcarina Play. Derby doing something adorable that will be gift for all eternity. Electrified Nose Boob puts the fandom's booping ingenuity to shame. Final Scratch, aka DJ Pone3, is another fan-favorite background pony, which originally had a 5-second appearance in Season 1, suited for success, and just like Derby, fans quickly came up with a mountain of characterization, much of which is represented here. These bowlers are a reference to Season 2's The Cutie Pogs, which in turn was a reference to a long-running joke from shows Lauren and her husband worked on, which in turn was a reference to one of their favorite movies, The Big Lebowski. That makes this a reference to a reference which is a reference.
This rug I have, it really tied the room together.
This episode addresses what would have otherwise been a sin, and it is glorious. Regardless, we have to roll the clip.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Do we know what they're all about?
Octavia is, you guessed it, another popular background pony. She first appeared for a couple seconds in the Season 1 finale and was quickly characterized by fans as a posh cellist with an accent popularized by fan voices. Much like Final Scratch, the fan voice became so ingrained in the character that this episode couldn't have used anything but a British accent. The way this episode puts the main characters in the background while the background and secondary characters speak remarks is absolute genius.
Maybe it's just a friendship problem, and it'll all be cleared up in a half an hour or so.
Bug is a very generic monster, much like a boogeyman. It can also refer to a pet peeve, giving us multiple layers to this joke.
But no pony's asked me to organize anything since Twilight came to town.
Amethyst Star is an actual background pony with virtually no fan-made characterization. This is hilarious, but is also not completely random because she was in fact an organizer for Winter Wrap-Up. Lyra and Bonbon are two background ponies that were commonly seen together, leading fans to ship them as a couple. Their depiction in this episode all but confirms this headcanon and seems to be intentionally teasing shippers.
You're my very best friend.
Bonbon's name is popular with fans, but toys usually refer to her as Sweetie Drops. This episode finds the perfect way to canonize both names.
My name isn't Bonbon. It's Special Agent Sweet Drops. The long talks. The benches we've sat on.
Lyra sitting on a bench is a fandom meme inspired by this brief shot showing her sitting in a very not pony-like fashion. It quickly became referenced in fan media and even started a brief phenomenon similar to planking. Lyra is also seen lyraing later in the episode.
I've got to go find a crowd to blend into.
Get it? Because she's a background pony?
Extremely volatile. Without knowing what the trigger is, they could go off at any moment.
Dr. Hooves describes social media.
I'm Stephen Magnet.
Stephen Magnet is a fan-made name, but not just any fan-made name, because it comes from a time when full episodes were readily available on YouTube, before Hasbro figured out what the internet was. And it was also at a time when YouTube rolled out a very broken caption transcription service, which never worked correctly. It was because of these two very dated things that the word Stephen Magnet appeared under this character, and Bronies have referred to him as such ever since. And now it's canon.
I had no idea we had such adventures together.
Cranky and Steven being longtime friends sounds odd at first, but only until you realize Cranky regularly traveled by river, and that's where Steven lives.
Ugh, all these wedding songs are so standard.
I want Matilda and Cranky's wedding to be special.
And with just those two lines, the show makes Octavia a much more interesting character than some pony who likes stereotypical standard music. She can have a passion for her stringed instruments without being dogmatic about music like the posh Celis and any other cartoon would be. Lionel and Octavia being roommates with different genre interests is a completely original idea the show came up with. Just kidding, it's also a popular fan-made headcanon turd canon, popularized by the legendary animation Epic Whoop Time, musicians of Ponyville. Jumping the shark is a phrase to indicate a dramatic change for a show, usually for the worse and usually because the writers are out of ideas. The accuracy of this pun is up for debate, but its inclusion is hilarious nonetheless. Vinyl's base cannon takes center stage as yet another reference to fan animation.
Oh, it's nothing special. It's just my base cannon.
But that's the character who first appeared in the show, but truly came to life thanks to Jan Animations and Shady Fox. Unfortunately, this reference is tarnished by Hasbro's harsh legal response of forcing Jan to take down his animations and never create fan content again under threat of litigation. Thanks for ruining our sin removal streak, Hasbro. All hail the glorious Twiking. This freeze frame is actually in the episode, and it features some of the wonderful people who make the show happen. Gummy's not a brainless pet, he's just a really deep thinker. Hashtag save Hasty Turnip Truck.
What do you mean you left it on the counter? I thought you were bringing it.
Celestia and Luna bickering like children despite being thousands of years old is hilarious.
Our friends have done it. They've defeated the bugbear.
The episode sticks to its background-foreground switch-up so well that we don't even see how the main six defeated the monster. It's all delightfully inconsequential.
You know those expensive imported oats you were saving for a special occasion? I cooked them up and ate them. His hands. Why are they missing?
Well, I
I choose to believe this reference is intentional. Stephen Magnet giving Cranky a mustache is a wonderful reference to the show's premiere.
Oh, Zepnair.
Derpy really is the best.
It's remarkable how a story like Cranky's Search for Matilda.
The fact they don't waste time bringing people up to speed is further proof this episode is for the fans, as if it wasn't obvious enough already. This moment made waves in the fandom when it happened, although looking back with all the changeling developments, it makes total sense. A notable companion of the Doctor is named Rose. I really wanted to add a sin here for the refusal to recognize Derpy's true name. But if you think about it, it is probably a trademark issue preventing the word Derpy from being used, which means a reference to the fan-made characterization of Derpy loving muffins is the next best credit she could have received.
Record?
If Slice of Life happened today.
That was a good one.
Alright. And now fun with Kazoo.
You on Kazoo.
Uh-oh.
Run, jump, or dance while playing the kazoo.
Dear God, Nicole, infiltrate the chat. Please tell me you said infiltrate.
Thanks.
What is this?
Special friends.
Oh no. Not this reference.
I can tell I came back at just the right moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
You missed everything wrong with Slice of Life, though, so...
And that was a negative 10 count.
You. Let's go over here. Just you and me.
Perfect face.
Can we do more Kazoo?
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
And now the continuation of our opening video of Derpy's full workout. So there was a point to the joke I made.
Flight of the Bumblebee is perfect.
This is Flight of the Valkyries.
Valkyries, yeah.
This is definitely Flight of the Valkyries.
I was close.
Just land on top of him. Don't let him get to the muffin.
Yeah, there's gonna be a battle. I'm waiting for the battle.
Again. You forget, this is Spike before he has wings.
Dolphin. Tank, yes.
Ah, the Deppy tank.
And that's how you do a workout.
And Rainbow Dash got it.
And now, fair enough.
So much spam. Wait, what's Pinkie's mail doing in spam? Her message was sent yesterday. Oh, poor Pinkie may think I've forgotten about her. Oh, now I wonder what this message is about.
Pinkie, you just scared her.
It's fine. You just gave her a heart attack. It's fine.
Oh, thank you, Cloud of Draconicus. Got it. I got the info here. And now Snow Day.
Snow day! Totally snowed in. No chance of escape. Good thing I live with my hot bear friend. We'll just have to find new ways to entertain ourselves.
Vinyl. My mother was due to leave from her visit this morning. What did you forget?
Help!
Why have you betrayed
Oh no.
No, the mother-in-law.
And we're down to our last video here. So it is time to close up shop, as it were. But before we do so, a couple of really quick things here. First, I kind of goofed a little bit. I was going to play a joke video that we were going to do for the art, but we kind of ran a little long. But I'm going to go ahead and show it anyway. Behold, the Pinkie. It's going to take a moment for anybody else to get that joke right now. It's on the... Yeah.
Yeah, especially since I've got the stream closed down.
Yeah, it's on the stream side. I didn't put it on the sync tube. I probably should have, come to think of it.
Yeah.
It's a Kirby.
Yep.
Yeah, it'd be a Kirby.
Yeah, it was the intro that they had for Kirby's Adventure on NES. Literally a how to draw Kirby. Just dawned on me when I saw the Pinkie Pie art, so I just like, I should play this first, and then I forgot.
I still like the two-step process of drawing anything. Like, first you draw a circle, and then
Then the rest.
Finish it.
All right. Also, really fast, we got quite a few content creations in for the art challenge. Thank you all for participating who were able to get the art in. Of course, we are still going to grab the rest of them and put them all together into the show notes. But really quick, here are the entries we got so far. Here's Deathlight Production with Mecha Pinkie. Here's
I'm just like whatever.
Here's Toa with his own art style of Pinkie, but hand drawn, so give him credit there. Here's my horrible attempt at following the art example.
And honestly, I would have done better, but I was sticking to the time limit.
No, I got you. The time limit is important, and that's the creative part there. Statement Jim with his literal Pinkie Pie.
The pink in the pie.
The pink in the pie. And here is Short Circuit, who did his in 1 minute 20 seconds, right after he finally had a chance to sit down and do it.
Well, actually, I'm currently still doing mine.
Oh, he's working full on.
Yeah, no, I got a full-on one coming.
Oh, nice. Well,
I'm just coloring the eyes in now, actually.
all right then. So everybody, take a look at the show notes after you see this on YouTube if you want to catch the full version. But I wanted to show those off. And really fast, some announcements. Thank you once again to Clouded. I believe Clouded is the one that posted these, right? Yeah, Clouded Draconequist. So yeah, a big thank you to Clouded Draconequist. There's a few Legends of Equestria events going on. We'll see what we could do about streaming them. Unfortunately, one of them is literally when I'm at Everfree, so that's not going to happen on my part anyway. But the Royal Gala Dinner will be happening on the 18th of May at 9 p.m. I'm guessing GMT is Greenwich Mountain Time, meantime.
Yep.
So you'll have to figure out what it is for your time zone because Greenwich is literally middle of Europe.
Yeah.
But
Also, it's the opposite of the international dateline.
right. But yeah, the Royal Gala Dinner.
Let me put it this way: at least if I'm remembering right now the East Coast of the U.S. is 5 hours behind Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah, because Central is 6 hours.
I'm gonna be at work at that time.
It's for me. It'd be about 10 o'clock.
3 p.m. Yeah, it'd be about 3 p.m. for me.
3 then, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Yeah, it's just 6 hours behind. So wait.
Well, you're in the Mountain Time, aren't you?
Yep, I'm in Mountain. Yeah. No, I'm actually. That's how I calculated it. I literally Googled it. 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time is 3 p.m. Mountain Time.
Oh, I thought it was 10. Oh, well.
You know what, dude? I just realized we are on daylight savings time right now, aren't we?
Yep.
Yep.
And
Stupid
so
America.
England, so yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You're right, Sorka. It's it'll be 4 o'clock for me.
All right, so there's a good chance some people might be able to attend it. If we can find somebody to go and attend or stream it or whatever, we'll do what we can. But yeah, be sure to check it out if you can. At least it's a nice little event in Legends of Equestria, so a lot of people will be there. A lot of fun with the MMO. And if you don't have a chance to do that, they do have the Grand Galloping Gala on the 25th of May. And considering it doesn't have a specific time, I'm guessing it's an all-day event. And of course, 25th of May is also on a Saturday. It is a week after Everfree, so I should definitely be home at that point. And hopefully, if somebody can slap me in the face and remind me, I will probably stream some of the events going on there. I say that because I have a horrible memory for this stuff.
Better write it down and give yourself a reminder.
I really should. I really need to do that. I gotta get some sort of reminder thing going on for me. I keep forgetting things left and right. It can't be good.
That's what I do. I got like sticky notes and stuff.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and let's play our outro song now that we've got everything set up. Get our final shout outs in for everybody here, starting off with Short Circuit.
You can find me. Actually, the easiest way to say it is if you're looking for my stuff, you can find me most anywhere that under the name either Short Circuit or Short Circuit CA. All my stuff on Different Brew is under Short Circuit. All my DeviantArt Short Circuit CA. My Furfinity Short Circuit CA. Hopefully, Pornhub buys Tumblr, at which point I will start doing stuff with my Tumblrs again. The only reason they haven't been shut down yet is because I haven't got around to actually logging back into Tumblr since December 17th.
Though there is rumors that things might change here, but we are honestly going to wait until something is concrete before we give any credits to him.
I won't start saying I'm back to Tumblr until something's concrete.
Anyway, get back on track.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, that's pretty well where you can find me, so.
Alright, and then it looks like Coldust is here.
Hi.
Alright, final shout out.
Shout outs to, Buckball.
Really? I thought you were going to shout out that coffee can Daki that a Patoa gave you.
I still haven't seen that.
It's
I
on the
missed
stream.
that bit.
It's on the show notes and it's on the stream right now because I can.
Oh, it is? Hang on. Wait, hang on. That's a picture of Pinkie Pie. Oh, no, wait, there it is. Nice. Okay.
Yes, it is, Bob.
As much as I regret to say it, shouts out to Toa for making a body pillow that does appeal to my needs. Also, shoutouts to giant potatoes. May we once again be able to, one day, T-pose atop of potatoes like we once did in the 1880s. If you don't know what I'm referencing, I got a postcard to find.
Alright, then let's go on to Crazy Mac Capitan.
Fires, explosions, LOE, roan, venison jerky, you know the shtick. And banjos. Banjos.
Yeah,
Banjos.
CMC made the challenge banjos.
Yes, the art challenges are banjos. The protest initiative challenges banjos, yeah.
I expect
it is?
It is because you were gone and CMC decided to take the reins.
God damn it. Now there's
Banjos.
a protest initiative challenge. What are the odds? Circuit, I've got a thing to show you.
Okay, thing away.
Well, the thing you said was trash cans, right?
Yes.
Same thing.
Okay, so banjos and trash cans apparently.
Okay, here you go.
Alright, and while we're taking a look at the next thing, Deathlight Productions.
Oh, y'all have a lovely evening, morning, or whatever you listen. And I started back listening to Project Horizons because I'm now working on the sequel for the audio stuff. And I forgot a lot of stuff. And I'm 40 hours into it now, and I am on chapter 25.
That's actually pretty good, all things considered.
I know, I got all the audiobook, so.
Alright, then on to Textalion.
Not at all.
And then on to Torquay.
Thank you all for showing up. Shouts out to all the love people, especially YouTube. Keep going, Eric. You can be the one. And shouts out to all our lovely Twitch viewers. Thank you to another TV viewer, Apricot Fruit, Commander Root, GPS Scroll, Jody Aja 1337, Luxel X, Team Imperium, Tech Stallion, The Only Tech Man, me, BNK, and Virgo Prop. See you in the after party.
Alright, Suki, final shout out.
Shout out to everybody who deserves it now. Fuck off, let me go to sleep.
Okay.
Alright.
Perfect.
In that case, thank you all for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Be sure to tune in next week where we will have some fun and shenanigans before I head off to Everfree Northwest. What that will be, you'll have to tune in and see. Along with that, tune in Wednesday for Winchester Wednesdays and his shenanigans. In this case, there's been a lot of game playing, but whether it's game, music, or they are reading another fanfic, there's so much that happens on the Winchester Wednesdays, but you have to be there to check it out. Along with that, Thursdays, Silent Blast will usually come onto his stream, do a little gaming. He will simulcast on the Brony Show Twitch, so be sure to watch our Twitch for that. Fridays, Roan RPG. We are sorry we didn't get one last week. We're still trying to plot out the story for our intrepid heroes to face the next big challenge. It's not easy being a GM sometimes.
Yeah, AKA Second got a brain fart and said, okay, let's take a week and see what comes of it.
Right. But we'll get, hopefully, be sure to check out Friday because that will happen again. Saturday! Actually, Saturday I got a special event going on because next week I will be at Everfree. We are going to do a full-on run of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer. And this randomizer is with a multiplayer mod. So we are inviting a lot people to join us. Several people could join us in one big session of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer as we try to complete the game and finish off Ganon.
Wait. Is this the one where if you open a chest, you can actually freeze someone in place for 5 seconds?
I don't believe so, no. You open a chest and then everybody gets the item.
Oh.
I haven't seen anybody freeze
Same
them.
system, but different settings.
Yeah.
It might be. It may be. But no, the way we tested it, he opened up a chest for the Kokiri sword, he got the shield, he got a heart piece, and I'm just seeing these items pop up in my inventory as I'm trying to get through the freaking intro. But that was...
I know that there's definitely one where, you go and open a chest and, oh, you just found someone else's bow. So they now have a bow in their inventory.
Nah, that's an interesting idea, but that's not the one we were shooting at, I believe. God, I don't want to think about that one.
I know the one you're talking
that
about.
one is annoying.
I can't imagine. Oh god, no. No, this one is shared inventory, but maybe it's related. But no, this one's shared inventory. And I'm going to shoot for 100% completion. So as many people as we can get, the better. So, but yeah, be sure to check it out and join us if you want to. We will give out the information on Saturday at that time. Anyway, Sunday, Circuit's Gaming Room. We are finishing Subnautica. It's almost over. We will leave the ocean depths. And the next game is yet to be decided. So be sure to show up. It most likely will be something random that we'll just goof around with before we actually get to our next long play game. But only way you could... Maybe. I might actually do that. But we'll see. And of course, tune in early on Monday. Okay, I'm losing my voice here. Tune in Monday early if you want to catch the Equestrian Flag Stop. Will it be another game of Jack in the Box? Or will they finally have a chance to sit down and get an awesome topic set up? I guess Coldust and his crew are the only ones that will know. But you can go ahead and bug him and help him out if you want. I won't stop you.
I mean, if you give us suggestions, we'll probably ignore it.
They always ignore
Unless
mine.
they're useful.
Yeah, unless they're useful.
Then I'll just.
Yeah.
I already want to go through all of
channel
those Buckball jerseys.
Blackjack and hookers.
Oh, that.
I'm not gonna lie, we spent like a good 3 hours just going through the Buckball episode, and majority of it was looking through scenes trying to figure out what teams were what.
Honestly, I think that would have been
In
interesting.
the spoiler channel in Cole's chat.
Equestrian.
I have listed out 5 that I definitely saw. And then there's the hats are just the baskets. They're just baskets.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's like a couple of people, there were a couple of ponies in the background where it's like, okay, so why does that pony have like a white with red and blue accents, like, cape on? I think it was Pokey Pierce. Pokey Pierce had, and a hat that matched that same color scheme. It's like, what the fuck? What team is that? I thought it was Team Ponyville. But no, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's the freaking basket.
Admittedly, I could see them easily talking about this for a long time. But we got it.
Freaking basket, Circuit. He's basically the guy who's not rooting for any teams. He's just really passionate about the sport.
Fair enough. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish up here. Stay tuned for the Coffee House After Party, where we will show random videos of everything else under the sun, because we're more than bronies, we are geeks. And of course, I'd like to thank all of our chatters. Thank you to Crazy Mac Captain for keeping an eye on the chat. Then thank you to Clouded Taconic. What?
I'm supposed to do that?
Well, apparently you are. Or you have some sort of ability to do that. And thank you to Clouder Draconquist, Cold Dust, Cool Dude, 13233, Sarcasm, Deathlight Productions, DM12, Fantastic Fred, Techman, Tech Stallion, Toakoi, Unidentified, 12435, and Vaguely Creepy. Also, thank you to Yay Archivers. Speaking of which, thank you for all of our people that watch us on stream, whether on Twitch, YouTube, or VonLive.tv. Also, thank you to all of our archivers on YouTube. I'm glad that we're finally getting our episodes up a little more consistently, and also they're not getting blocked by YouTube, which is the big thing, because I want to give you guys as much of the Brony show fun that we can, and it's a lot easier when YouTube doesn't make our lives difficult.
And I say hi to Creature every few minutes because, well, Creature is awesome.
Right. And in any case, let's go ahead and wrap this all up. We've had plenty of shoutouts here. Here's Decoy World to shut us out. Good night. I feel inspired to do something, and I don't know what.
By the way, the Pinkie's done.
I saw. Sweet. Alright, stay tuned. Coffee House After Party, only on theBronyShow.net. If you're watching us on the other streams, you will not see it there. So go to theBronyShow.net. That's the only place to catch it.